All right, men, I'm about to tell you something that's going to make you uncomfortable. But once you hear it, you'll never walk into a room the same way again. When a younger woman lets you touch her, when she leans in instead of pulling away, there's a full assessment happening in her brain. Lightning fast, brutal. And most of you have no idea it's even going on. You think she's just feeling the vibe. She's not. She's running diagnostics. And if you fail even one test, it's over before it starts. Now, here's the good news. Once you know what she's actually checking for, you can flip every single concern in your favor. And suddenly, the age gap that you thought was your biggest weakness, it becomes your strongest card. So let me walk you through her mind, because what I'm about to tell you will either make you panic or make you unstoppable. Test number 1. Can you actually handle me? The second you touch her, she's doing math, energy math, performance math. Can this man keep up with what I need? And look, she's younger, she's got stamina for days. She's used to guys who can go all night, or at least think they can. So her first thought isn't romantic, it's practical. Is he going to disappoint me? Most men over 60 hear that and get defensive. They try to prove they're still 25, big mistake. Because here's what she doesn't know yet, and what you should. Keeping up isn't the game. Control is. While younger guys are out here thinking sex is a cardio competition, you know better. You've learned that women don't actually want a man who can thrust for an hour straight. They want a man who knows how to build tension, how to slow things down, how to make every touch count. Don't race her, lead her, use your hands first, your mouth, your patience. Let her body wake up before you even think about penetration. Take your time in the places younger men skip because they're too eager to get to the finish line. And here's the secret they'll never tell you in those podcasts. If you get her there once or twice before you even start, she's not thinking about stamina anymore. She's thinking about when she can see you again. You don't need to outlast younger men, you just need to outthink them. Test number 2, does he smell like my grandfather? Okay, this one's harsh, but it's real. She's sniffing you, not obviously, but she's checking. Because the stereotype running through her head is old man smell, stale clothes, musty skin, that nursing home vibe. And if she catches even a hint of it, done. Doesn't matter how charming you are, so you kill that fear immediately. Fresh shower, clean clothes that actually fit, a subtle scent, nothing overpowering, just something that says, I still care how I show up. Your nails, clean. Your breath, handled. Your voice, clear, not raspy. This isn't vanity, this is baseline. Because at 60, you don't get a pass on grooming. Youth covers a lot of sins. You don't have that luxury anymore. But here's the flip side. When you show up dialed in, when she leans in close and you smell like a man who takes care of himself, that bias she had, it evaporates. And now you're not just not old, you're refined, you're intentional, and that's sexy. Be honest with me, are you still sharp on this or have you been coasting? Drop it in the comments. Test number 3. Would I be embarrassed walking next to him? She's picturing it. Right there in her head, you and her, out in public. What does that look like? Does she feel elegant or does she feel like she's babysitting? And before you get offended, this isn't shallow, this is biology. Women are wired to care about how they're perceived when they're with a man. It's status by association. So what's she measuring? Your posture, your clothes, how you carry yourself, the tone in your voice. Younger guys can show up in joggers and a hoodie and get away with it because youth is the flex. You can't. But the advantage? When you show up polished, crisp fit, shoulders back, calm energy, you don't just look good. You look like a man who's been somewhere and done something. And that's a level of presence 25-year-olds can't fake. You're not competing with their youth. You're offering something they don't even have yet, presence. Test number 4, is he full of it? Or does he mean what he says? She's been lied to by younger men 1,000 times. Guys who promise everything and deliver nothing. Guys who say all the right things until they get what they want, then ghost. So when you speak, she's not just hearing your words, she's watching your eyes, your pauses, your consistency. She's asking, is this the same game in older packaging, or is this actually different? And here's how you pass this test. You don't try too hard. You don't overpromise. You don't fill every silence with reassurance. You just stay calm. You say what you mean, and then you back it up with action. That steadiness, that's what flips her from guarded to curious. Because she's used to chaos, and you're offering her the opposite. Test number 5. Does he even want me, or is he just desperate? This is the one most men miss. Once she sees you're clean, composed, and capable, her question shifts. Now she's wondering, am I impressive enough for him? And that right there is the frame flip, because younger women are used to men falling all over them, thirsty, eager, grateful just to be near them. And then there's you, unbothered, selective, not impressed by youth alone. That contrast makes her chase, not because you're playing games, but because you genuinely have standards and women respect standards. So don't fawn, don't over-compliment, don't act like she's doing you a favor by being there. Just stay grounded. Let her qualify herself to you and watch how fast the dynamic shifts. Here's the reality. All 5 of those calculations happen in about 60 seconds. That's how fast she decides if you're worth her time. And if you're wondering how to nail that window every single time, how to pass her tests before she even realizes she's giving them, that's exactly what the 60 seconds attraction test is built for. It tells you if you still have that magnetism and attraction that pulls women in and get them eager and proud to have a thing with you. You'll find out areas where you're lacking and what you should do about it. It's free, and the links in the description and in the comment section. And if this just cracked open, how younger women actually see you, if you're realizing the game isn't what you thought it was, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We don't do surface level advice here, we go deep. Now, for the men already making this work, who stopped trying to be younger and started playing their actual strengths, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Keep going. And for the men who thought they were out of the game because of age, you're not. You just weren't playing the right position. Fix your presentation, fix your frame, and watch what happens. Younger women aren't avoiding older men. They're avoiding older men who stopped trying. Big difference. I'm Avery Scott, and I'll see you on the next one.